Hello and welcome to Mid-America Baptist Theological Seminary. The course that we're going to be looking at today is History of the Baptist. My name is Mikey Mewborn and I'm excited to be working with you. I am the Associate Dean of the College at Mid-America as well as the Campus Life Director. I teach many courses in different areas here, different disciplines, and so it's exciting for me to be a part of this journey with you. This class is History of the Baptist, CH 6150. It's a 3-hour course in the fall semester ranging from August 21st through December the 11th of 2019. Our class also meets residentially, so if you're watching this online and you are thinking, I'm an online student, but I'd like to be a part of the class residentially, you have the option to do so. If you want to come at 8 o'clock to 8:50 in the mornings of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'd love to have you as a part of the class. So just let me know. That way we can be ready for you. Also, if you wanted to come in for a review session or a review lesson where we look over things in the past so as we prepare for an exam, we'd love to have you come in for that as well. If you go ahead and take out your syllabus, you can walk through with me what this syllabus is telling us. And so you can pause the video right now, open it up, look with me as we go through the syllabus. My email address is mmewborn@mabts.edu. My cell phone is there on the syllabus as well. And then you can call or email for appointments. You can also text me if you'd like to talk to me about something. But the best way to keep track of the class is to definitely do anything in the form of email. That would be the best practice. Let's look at the course description. This course will serve as an interpretive survey of the history of the Baptist from the 17th century to the present. 3 specific divisions include the rise and development of the early Baptist. Number 2, Baptist beginnings in the United States to the formation of the Southern Baptist Convention. And then number 3, the history of the Southern Baptist Convention to the present. The course objectives are this: to nurture historical critical thinking, to demonstrate a broad understanding of the historical development of Baptist theology, institutions, and lifestyles from the 17th century to the present, to develop an awareness of the biblical importance of Baptist views, to gain an understanding of the origin and development of the Southern Baptist Convention, to apply knowledge of the Baptist past to current issues and problems in Baptist life, to create a desire within the student to make reading in Baptist history and theology a lifelong pursuit essential to his life as a Baptist minister. So there's a lot of things. You may or may not be a Baptist taking this course. You may or may not have grown up as a Baptist, maybe a different denomination. But what we're going to see in this class is why the Baptists are so unique in history and why do they offer us so much when it comes to life today. So this is going to be a lot of fun as we get through it. Now, the course requirements are pretty simple, but let's walk through them so that you can understand. The first thing that I'm going to need is a syllabus signature page signed and returned to me. Now, as you might be an online student and you're watching this, what I would ask you to do is, if you will, send me an email or post to me that I have read the syllabus in its entirety. I need that by Thursday, August the 29th. If you would just send me that I have read the syllabus in its entirety, that way I will know that you've done it, and I can go ahead and mark that. Because if you don't, it'll be a 3% deduction on your final grade. Also, there's required reading for this course, and the required reading for this course is going to focus in on Leon Macbeth's The Baptist Heritage. I have the book right here, and so it's a rather lengthy book, as you can kind of see, but it is an incredible book talking about the history of the Baptist. So I encourage you to get that book quickly and jump into this study with me as we go. Also, you're going to need to do an additional amount of reading, which will be 100 pages in journal articles from a subject that's related to Baptist history or something within the field of Baptist history. So make sure that you do that to get your reading done for this semester. All of our, when I refer to the scripture in this class, most likely I'm going to be referring to the ESV Bible. And so when I post things or when I have different slides that come up, or whether I'm just alluding to scripture, I usually use the ESV, and I'll let you know if I'm not doing that. As we kind of continue on, class participation, what I'm expecting a lot of students that are online, and we'll see this later on, is that you're kind and loving, and you make sure that you do what you need to do within the classes. You're allowed 9 absences. Now, online classes seem a little odd for some people. They're thinking, how do you take attendance? And as we look at attendance later on in this syllabus, you're going to notice that we are taking attendance, and I am taking attendance through a method of what's called an interactive forum. And that interactive forum is going to help you to stay on track with what we're reading, what we're doing, but also it's going to allow me the ability to take attendance. So we'll be looking at that. So make sure that you know about those types of things. Exams, each student will complete both a midterm and a final examination. The final exam will not be comprehensive. The exam schedule will be on the attached schedule that you will see later on in your syllabus. Class project that you will work on, or class paper, you will write a 15 to 18 page completed pages, paper, double-spaced paper related to a topic from the class. All topics must be approved by the professor. So the way to do that is to let me know, and I'll prompt you on this probably about the third weekend. What are you planning to write about? And so I want to know what that topic is as we get going. But all your papers should be written according to Kate Turabian, a manual for writers of term papers, form and style. And so you're going to have to focus in on that. It's the 8th edition that we're going to be looking at. And so focus in on also the MABTS Turabian guide. The paper must be original to the course, 15 pages of text. What that means is that is not including your title page, your contents page, or your bibliography. So ultimately, your paper is probably going to be more like 18 pages or 19, maybe even 20, because you have to add those other things in. So make sure that you know 15 pages of your written content. Okay. This paper is going to be due based on the course schedule, and late papers will be penalized. This paper will be graded using the rubric on page 11 of the syllabus, and the papers were 25% of your grade. Let me talk to you just for a moment about the honor code. This is a very important aspect to learning, especially online learning. The honor code that I'm going to focus in on is the idea of plagiarism. We do not want you to take anybody's work and use it for your own. Instead, quote them, put their work in quotation marks, and then cite it. Give a reference to where you found it. Also, if you get an idea from somebody, make sure that you give them credit for that in your paper. Just create a footnote and just put it down in the footnote. Make sure that you do this, because we're going to be working with a new software program called Grammarly, and it'll be checking for plagiarism. And so it's important that you are careful not to plagiarize any at all in your papers. And so you can look at the student handbook for the seminary honor code on this as well. You're going to write a book review for our book, The Baptist Heritage, and so there's a worksheet for the book review on page 15 of this syllabus, so make sure that you check that. Okay, so here we go. Posting. This is going to be very important for you, and this is going to be in your interactive forum. So students are required to post comments online for each class session for their participation grade. Students should respond to both questions posted by the professor and respond to at least one post from another class member. Posting fewer than 3 times per week will result in a lower grade. Make sure you know about that. There's a posting rubric on page 12. Weekly posts must be submitted by Sunday nights at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. So what I mean when I say weekly posts must be submitted, you're going to have throughout the week to do this. I would encourage you to stay with the class. Once the video is uploaded on Tuesday, you watch it and you upload or you post in the interactive forum. And you can stay with the class at the same time the residential class is doing it. But if things are a little hectic, then what you might want to do is you do your work on Friday or Saturday, but you have to have all 3 posts in on the interactive forum by Sunday night at 11:59 Central Standard Time. One other thing I want to kind of talk about is the Grammarly software that I mentioned earlier. We are so excited at Mid-America because the administration has agreed to offer, or not offer, but give Grammarly software, the paid version of it, so the upgraded version of it, to all of our faculty and students. And so you have this incredible opportunity to use Grammarly for all of your papers. So it's just an amazing it's an amazing opportunity for you to put your papers through a program that'll help you eliminate a lot of the common mistakes that are part of papers. And so it helps you with your grammar, punctuation, things like that, spelling, all that. But the program also helps you with plagiarism. And so it'll let you know, hey, this is a plagiarized thing. Make sure it's cited, or you might want to reword this or whatever it might be. Okay? All right, so let's get into late assignments. All assignments, including reading reports, are expected to be turned in on the indicated due date at the beginning of class period, whether or not you are present for that day. Late assignments are going to be penalized 5 points per day, so just make sure that you don't turn in any late assignments. Missed examinations. Here's the thing. Online classes, you're going to in the framework of online classes, what we're trying to do is work around people's schedules. So what we'll do is, and what I'll do in this class, is give you a specific amount of time. It might be 2 days, it might be 3 days. And then within that 3-day period that you'll have your exam, or you'll have a quiz or whatever it might be, you're to take it. Now, within that 3-day period, let's say, you'll only have 2 hours to take the exam. And once it closes, it closes. So you don't have a chance to make it up. So we don't allow for missed examinations in online work because you're given 3 days. If something tragic happens or an emergency takes place and you're just not able to take the test within that period of time, please let me know, or especially if it's something you know is coming up and you're going to be out of town, maybe you're out of the country for a period of time, you don't have access to your email, make sure that you let me know about anything like that so that I can work with you on those types of things. Class grading. The course will be determined as follows: participation grade 10%, midterm exam 20%, final exam 20%, paper 25%, assigned reading 15%, book review 10%. You can see the grade point scale here, and how that's all lined out. And then also, if one of the things that I like to say here is that if you don't earn an A, well, then you don't earn an A. So, in other words, as it says in the syllabus, 94.7% is not, does not go up to a 95 and therefore an A. A 94.7 has not achieved an A. It's actually still a B. And so we don't round up in these areas, so make sure that you know about that. So work as hard as you can. And if you have questions, please feel free to ask. The course syllabus modifications, or course and syllabus modifications. All efforts will be made to follow the syllabus, of course, but circumstances may cause changes for the syllabus to be changed. It may bring about something where that needs to happen. The professor reserves the right to make syllabus modifications as necessary. As we continue on in continue down, let's look at the class schedule, and this gives you an idea. Founders Days is the first thing. We'd love for you to be a part of Founders Days. You can come onto the campus of Mid-America. It's on Tuesday, August the 20th at 7 o'clock. Love for you to be here. If you can't be here, then you need to watch Founders Days online, and you can do that at mabts.edu, so make sure that you do that, because if you don't do that, you'll be counted absent for all your classes on those days, so make sure that you know about that. Okay, as we look through this schedule, you see different opportunities. We've got some midterm examinations, reading. I'll also have some quizzes here and there that will pop up. I'll let you know about those as they come. And book review will be due on November the 21st, which is a Thursday. Term papers will be due on December 3rd, which is a Tuesday. Reading reports due toward the end. Final examination will be at 8 o'clock. Well, the way this works is residential. It'll be from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock on December the 10th. However, you're going to have about 2 to 3 days If you want to come in and take it in person, you can definitely do so. But if you wanted to do it online, you're not local, and you can definitely do it online with it'd be about a 3-day period that I'll give that to you. Okay. And then the next part is the selected bibliography. You want to use the selected bibliography for different things, writing, and for also for research. There's a grading rubric that's going to be used to grade your paper that you turn in your writing project, so make sure that you know about that. And then the posting rubric on page 12 of the syllabus. Your reading report there is on page 13. Syllabus signature page is on page 14, and then the book review, kind of a template for the book review, is on the last page of this document, page 15. And so I'm really excited about this class. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot to cover, and I'm excited for us to be on this journey together. Please email, text me, call me with any questions. But other than that, it's good to be with you. God bless you, and let's have a great semester. See you soon. Bye-bye.